Into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Pitch on the way. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 2-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. In his career against this starting pitcher, he's got a batting average of over 350. That's not ridiculous, but it does mean he's had some really good at-bats against him in the past. So we'll see if he continues to see the ball well against this pitcher in this one.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Pitch to him. And he popped him up. Coming in is Verdugo. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 16, Trey.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Alberto leads off first with 1 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Verdugo. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
The 0-2 home. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Orioles lead 1. Orioles 0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching MLB Network. For the Orioles in this one, Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the
Leading
bottom
off
half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
No strikes.
Two and one to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Striding in, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers, man at first after the 2-out walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Nunez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
In now, number 79, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Here's the 2-1 home. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Pedro Severino will be next. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Nunez aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Coming to the plate now, Pedro Severino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Hit back toward the mound. And a glove flip for one. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Devers has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Christian Vasquez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Vasquez.
First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2 pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Left side. Nunez takes it in. And that's out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Now in the box, Mitch Moreland. And the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Moreland, 33 years old. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A 1 pitch on its way. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ball 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready now for Baltimore, number 21, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
21.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Lays off 2-2 now.
2-2 count.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Line towards center field. Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Hanser Alberto. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So stepping in, Kevin Pillar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two and 1, the count to Pillar.
Count 2-1.
Here's the 2-1 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Mancini on the move, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Count remains full. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Ready now, Michael Chavis. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Praises him. A strikeout looking.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it. Here's the 1-1.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Nope.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Xander Bogaerts will be next. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Santander waits on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
2 men on, 2 out, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Martinez is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Comes set, the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
A pause and the 0-2, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Here it is, the 3-0, and that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at 1st and 2nd and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now at the plate, Renato Nunez. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Now the 1-0. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it bangs off the monster. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Standing in now, number 79, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. One and one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Severino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Davis at third. Nunez is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey.
2-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. One there, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Ready for another chance, number 21, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The O's lead this thing 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter. Rafael Devers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A bouncer to the left side, backhanded, and that's the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Christian Vazquez.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vazquez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Vasquez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Striding in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
One and one, here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Mancini going back on it. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Now back second baseman.
Stepping in now, Michael Chavis. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-1. Fouled away. Three runs already home here. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. We played 4, and Boston's taken a 3-2 lead. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Standing in now, Hanser Alberto, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Line hard to center field. Pilar is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Trey Mancini.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. From the belt, kicks and deals. Big swing by Mancini now, and this is carrying well to left. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they take the lead 4-3.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The first baseman, number 19.
In now, Chris Davis. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
So two are gone now in the Baltimore fifth, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and he misses it. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Digging in once again, number 79. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch grounded to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the fifth. 4-3 Baltimore. Cole Stewart, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2-1.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The throw into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
So striding in, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. In there for strike one.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Benintendi leads off second with nobody out. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bogaerts is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Three and 1 to Martinez.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at 3rd. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there. But you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Line towards center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from 3rd. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Standing in, Mitch Moreland. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Fouled off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The set and the 2-2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Digging in, Alex Berdugo, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Ready with the 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Martinez on third. Devers over at second. Moreland on at first with 2 down. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. From the stretch, the 1-2. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Man, that has to hurt. He was 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning without the wheels coming completely off. But guess what? Now this thing is stripped and on blocks.
Now batting.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Now the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Red Sox 8 and the O's 4. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. It was fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard, but foul. The 1-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Standing in now, number 21. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hard hit ball to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Here's the pitch. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And there's a base hit on the line. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No balls and 1 strike. Chavis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Santander. Bogart.
Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for second. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball well outside. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. That's popped up. Alberto into shallow center. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 6 full. The Red Sox lead it 8-4. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Standing in, Jose Iglesias. He singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Hunter Alberto.
At the plate, Hunter Alberto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Popped up. Chavis on the move. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Trey Mancini.
Ready to take his hacks again, Trey Mancini, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Sale has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Hector Velasquez hits the over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 76, Hector Velasquez.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael
First
Devers.
delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Hard liner to center field. Number 21 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start
Now
out the inning.
batting,
Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Christian Vasquez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Chopped in front of home plate. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
So digging in now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1, 2, 3. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Chris Davis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. One and one, the count to Chris Davis. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Getting late. 8th inning now from Fenway with the Red Sox on top as you get a look at our game's line score to this point. Now to the plate, Renato Nunez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting.
Striding
Number
forward
79.
now is the DH, number 79. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And it's gone into the monster seats. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, and the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Matt Barnes enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Matt Barnes. The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Into the box now, Pedro Severino, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location. And
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Into the box, Anthony Santander, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Barnes, originally from the state of Connecticut, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Benintendi going back at the track. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, number 21.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, number 21. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Santander at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox on top 8-6. Coming to the plate now, Alex Berdugo. He went deep back in the 5th.
This is a close one so far, but really go back to that last at bat. That grand slam he hit really kept him in this game.
First pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Iglesias over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 3, Kevin Pillar.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. Iglesias is up with it. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Ready once again, Michael Chavis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Down in order go the Red Sox. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Brandon Workman.
Striding into the box, number 21. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And this will kick off the third base bag. Gloved by Bogarts. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball one. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. Now a move over to first. Runner's back. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0 is a fastball that misses.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Iglesias in front, 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Hanser Alberto, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He stays alive, still 2-2. The The 2-2 one more time. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock. And in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
In now, Trey Mancini as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Ball 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Fastball just inside.
No doubt some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Count is 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there, as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Renato Nunez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set. The 0-1 fouled away. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Baltimore down to their final strike. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they've taken a 2-run lead. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Roll, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down to pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Heath Hembry takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
The batter, number 79.
Into the box, number 79, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Four runs here in this half inning. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A full count to the Orioles designated hitter. 2 out, nobody on. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they jump ahead by 3. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. In his career versus this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
The left fielder.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th as a huge 9th-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ball game. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Baltimore's out in front, 11-8. Michael Givens is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Leading off the inning, Andrew Benintendi, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
This is line to left, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. Lifetime against this particular arm. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. From the stretch. In there, no balls and a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Benintendi is off at first with 2 away. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's off the green monster. And the run will score all the way from first. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet, as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Richard Blyer takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Richard Blyer.
In now, Mitch Moreland, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Looking to minimize the damage here. On the ground to the right side. Alberto gloves it. Throw on to Davis at first will get him, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
11-9 is how this one ends. Baltimore blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Hector Velasquez gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.